Welcome everyone to episode 10 or 11 of series 2 of the Fighting Dementia podcast. Pleasure to welcome Tom back. You all right, Tom?
Hello, folks. I'm fine, yeah, thank you very much.
Good. And Marion and Kieran, who Marion is Tom's wife and Kieran is Tom's son. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Fran woke up and had a bit of a headache and a bit of flu, so she couldn't make it today. So we've invited you guys on. You're just back from holiday.
Yeah.
10 days in Greece.
Yeah.
How was it, Tom?
It was okay. I mean, my first 2 days weren't very good because I was tired. Out to my comfort zone and in an unfamiliar space. So it wasn't too good the first 2 days. My balance was all over the place as well. But that's what it is. Yeah.
And did you have a nice rest of the holiday?
Oh, it was great, yeah. Apart from losing my nail and my toe and falling over and stumbling everywhere. That was without a drink.
Apart from that,
Yeah, it's
apart
great.
from losing a toe now.
Yeah.
And Marion was saying you went paddleboarding.
Oh, yeah. It's the worst thing you can ever do, especially with dementia. You can't even stand up without the paddleboard.
Yeah.
So it goes on this paddleboard.
Well, I've fallen off a paddleboard, but you don't need dementia to fall off and have bad balance. But
no.
how was it?
Shocking. That was the only word I can use. Because I gets on the paddleboard, where it was shallow, fine, not a problem. I fell off, got up, could feel the ground. Went further out, it was deep. Couldn't touch the bottom, and I think things went wrong
Okay.
from there on.
How badly wrong did it
Well,
go?
I'm on this paddleboard hanging onto it for grim death. He's lying on his sunbed doing nothing.
I wasn't.
And his mate comes running out to help me. He just went, oh, he'll be all right.
I was worried, thank you.
Only worried. Yeah, but apart from that, it was good.
Yeah.
And we went buggying, off-road buggying.
Yeah,
that was good.
we're gonna put some photos into the podcast.
But I wasn't allowed to drive.
No, you got offered.
Yeah, because there's some quite funny photos with you in the desert buggies and you paddleboarding and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Always been a clown.
You said before, Marion, when we were chatting, that it was quite hard at some points with Tom and the journey and everything.
He didn't know how to use the machines. So one of them you had to put your boarding pass on. Tom was putting his passport on.
Yeah.
And the last time we went away, he was fine. So I didn't have to help him as much. But now, in hindsight, I know that he should go in front of me and then I can help him.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
He needed a lot more support this time while we were away. With obviously his balance, when he was in the sea, he needed somebody there to be with him because he kept falling over.
Yeah. But that was in a rocky beach, right? Is that right?
But some of it wasn't rocky. Some of
okay.
it was
Sand.
just sand.
Yeah, yeah.
And when we went to the beach as well, when he was in the sea, Tom and myself walked along the beach and he was stumbling. So I said we had to get out of the sea because he couldn't.
Yeah, because we talked about that before, didn't we? There's loads of research around strength training and being very strong, and it's really good for brain health in terms of reducing your risk of getting dementia, but then also supporting good brain health to stop neurodegeneration. I think that the strength training can also help them with balance issues that come about, because if you're stronger, you've got more chance of like fighting the balance issue as you go. So it's definitely something to think about.
Something I remember though, the last time I was in front of Marion, I fell down the stairs. Is that anything to do with it? It was a quick shove like that. Get down there.
That's not true, by the way,
It is.
listeners or viewers.
It is.
Kieran, it's cool to have you on, and we thought we'd ask about what it's like with your dad having dementia and what it was like when he's got diagnosed for you, and what it's like for a family member who cares for someone.
Well, at the start of it was quite hard. The thing it held when my dad told me what he had. Because how did he explain it?
He told Kieran that he'd been diagnosed with dementia and he's going to forget things, and then he won't be able to remember us, and
Oh wow!
Yeah.
he won't be able to do anything for himself, and then he's going to die.
We're all going to die, aren't we? What's it matter?
Yeah, I mean, you delivered the news in a quite. You delivered a lot in.
It took about 5 minutes, I told you.
And
So
that wasn't the nicest thing to hear.
No, it wasn't the nicest way to put it.
Yeah.
But and as well, he used to get quite angry with me. Yeah. And I can get a bit angry myself.
Yeah.
So it didn't help. But after he's had his angry, like maybe a couple of hours, he'd regret it and come hug me. I've had a few presents and all that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who bought them?
You.
I don't remember that.
But like recently, it's been really good. Like we go play golf, we used to do like airsoft, go do that together as well.
But when we play golf, I always win. Because I get more points than you do. That means I win.
Yeah, okay, we'll go with that, Dad.
Thank you very much. Everyone's a winner.
Yeah.
Oh, and so how do you? I mean, I guess you feel totally differently to when the moments you did after he first told you.
In the beginning, I couldn't talk about my dad's like Alzheimer's, but now I tell everyone. I've like all the people I work with, all the people I've worked with in the past. I've told them.
Yeah. There's been a lot of them.
Yeah. But I'm quite happy to talk about it.
Yeah.
In the past, I'd probably break down in tears, but quite happy.
The thing is, though, if he wants half a day at work, he uses me for an excuse. He says he's got to take me to the hospital.
Well, don't put that out there.
Well, I've just
That's not
have. It's too late now, isn't it?
Don't put that out there.
Oh, we don't worry about
Kieran's
that.
going to keep his job. Come
I'll
on.
be well, it'll be fine. I think he is.
And what do you think has helped you to move on from where you were when you were sad? Is it your dad's attitude, or is it what?
I think it's a combination of my dad's attitude and just talking to people, because I used to keep it built up inside. So like I've had counselling, but I've learned it's better to talk to someone, like go and talk to my mate or even talk to my mum, because it does help. I will say that.
I mean, that's amazing advice. Yeah.
Doesn't talk to me. Just takes me money out of the wallet. It's terrible.
No, it don't.
At the bank of mum and dad, he said, we were playing golf, he had the bank of mum and dad closed. The other day he said, can you lend me some money? I thought you said it was closed. Bugger.
Slightly reopened.
We hope you're enjoying this episode. If you've got any questions, please do leave us a comment on social media.
We're more than happy to answer any questions from our personal experience. And we'd be happy to do that if you had any. And if we don't know the answer, then we'll go and find the information for you.
We certainly will.
That's amazing advice. And do you think that that's what Kieran does now, is talk more about different things?
I think once he had the counselling, I realised he wasn't in a good place. It was sort of after COVID, the lockdowns and everything.
Yeah, it wasn't good for anyone.
No. So we got in counselling and it really benefited Kieran. And he opened up where before he wouldn't talk about things. So there was a lot of things he needed to talk about at the time. And so it really helped him. And you talk to Jacob, don't you?
Yeah, talk to my mate, yeah.
And he does talk to me if he's having problems. And there's not the issue anymore with the anger, which helps.
Of course, yeah. Well, I think it's like we keep coming back to that, talking about the dementia and talking about how it affects people, talking about how it's affecting you, talking about how you're feeling in those moments. Is just like so powerful, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
In terms of what it can do. And I think you're in a good place because you have family support, you have support from where you work, you have support from the Sedgemoor group. Like, do you feel supported?
No.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Certainly do, yeah. Yeah, I'm just a clown, really. No, I feel great, yeah. There's a lot out there for me. People are there to look after me, to help me. Not really look after, but help me when I get stuck. But yeah, it's great having all them people there just to help with anything you need, really. Yeah, but with Marion has really fought for everything we've got to help me, because no one tells you what you can have. They just won't like tell you what you can't have.
Yeah.
But apart from that, yeah, it's great.
Awesome.
I think the Sedgemoor group
That's brilliant.
that was a big game changer for us.
Yeah.
You know,
So
it's-
finding community, finding a
it's
group.
finding people the same age as us, and that was the one thing we never had.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to someone I know through business the other day, and he'd had a couple of experiences with dementia, and they were both 85 and 90, and he saw like quite a quick progression. And I'm obviously talking about the podcast, and I'm talking about living well with it and all those types of things. And I said, well, yeah, it's difficult because your experiences, you're coming in at the later stages.
Yeah.
So I'm saying living well with dementia, and you're just like thinking, what am I on about? Because I've come into a 90-year-old man who's, gone from wherever to wherever within a year or two. But I was saying, well, yes. However, that dementia in that person who was 90 will have started 20 to 25 years in the brain when he was 65 or 70. So, yeah, okay, we can't help maybe someone who's 90 now that is going to be diagnosed who has maybe also ignored symptoms because so many people ignore symptoms. So when he was 80, he probably was maybe exhibiting some symptoms.
Yeah.
But because people say, oh, you're 80, you're getting old.
They just think it's...
They say, oh, yeah, he's getting old. And then all of a sudden there's all these symptoms. They build up. Maybe it's ignored. Maybe there's some denial. And then that person has ended up at 89 and it's like, wow, he's really got problems. And then all of a sudden that person's gone from 89 to 91 and they're really in a really bad way and maybe they're passing away. But actually, if you really looked at it and there was more understanding of dementia, that person at 80 probably had some symptoms and there's something they could have done at that stage to maybe, prolong the good years that they have living and being with family and stuff.
So when we look back with Tom, it's like, it's not as long as that, but it's like between 5 and 10 years before we got diagnosed. When you look back, you can see, the symptoms there, but they were because of his age as well.
Yeah,
you don't associate them with dementia.
No. It's getting the right doctor as well, someone who's going to listen to you and not just fob you off with you've got depression or something like that. When you sit down and listen to you, then you'll get better treatment and get it faster as well. And on the tablets that you need to slow it down.
Yeah. Getting that message out there to accept and look at symptoms and to, fight to understand what is wrong is really difficult, isn't it? Because some people who are, like, I think about my dad or my uncle or whatever, they could display some symptoms and, oh, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
And that it'll be fine could last 10 years.
Yeah.
I think it was just the way Tom's behaviour was. I knew he wasn't right.
Yeah.
He was horrible to both myself and Kieran.
I don't remember that.
And I thought he was depressed. And so that's why we made the appointment with the doctor. And the GP picked it up straight away. We were very lucky because some GPs think it's down to depression, but our GP said he wasn't depressed.
Yeah.
Got something else.
Yeah, it's all fascinating, and the more we learn, the more, it's trying to get a message out there, but also support people who are even in, because now they're starting to diagnose mild cognitive decline, which is when someone's facing some issues in whatever way it is, but they can't say it's dementia, but because they know now that dementia happens over the period of 10 to 20 years, then mild cognitive decline is, and that is the stage where you could start to think about your brain health, and that's what we're going to be doing with the Leaf Story app, which you were one of the first to try. And I've spoke to Lola about your life story and stuff, and soon we're going to have an episode which is about the free app, which we're about to give you guys to test in the next week.
Yeah, sure.
Which will be about daily journaling and brain health, really.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it'll be fun to talk about that because, we won't go into it now, but you've had loads of conversations, haven't you, with Lola about life story and stuff. And,
I've loads of conversations with myself. Mind Lola. Every time I walk to work, I talk to myself.
And the last thing before, did I talk about the guests yet that we've
No.
invited? No, I haven't. So we've got some great guests from New Brighton Cinema, the Light Cinema, which is in New Brighton, which is in the Wirral, and they have a dementia-friendly screening once a month. Yeah, once a month. Sorry, I'm really underprepared because I've had quite the week, so apologies, listeners and viewers. But yeah, we're going to be invite them on. And before we do, I have been mentioning the stickers, which finally arrived this week, which if you can see there, and we'll probably have it on the screen as well. They finally arrived. So we said we'd give away 1,000, give 5 each to whoever would like some. So you can email us at hello@fightingdementiapod. And that was all about implementation intention, which was, and I've actually stuck one in the fridge, which worked before I left to come here, where it's like, there's a little sticker at the top of the fridge and it says, you've opened the fridge, drink some water. And I actually did have a glass of water, which is good. And I'm going to put some others around and we'll give some to you.
Yeah, fine.
See if it helps with any reminders and see in a week or two whether, and we'll give some to Fran when she's here next week and see if just these little stickers do manage to trigger you to remember to have a glass of water or whatever. So we'll find out in a few weeks.
But the thing is, I have a cleaning list of a morning when Marion goes to work. I haven't got time to look at them. I'm not Wonder Woman, you know.
Or Superman.
I do have a superpower, but it's not that.
Cool. Well,
It's invisibility.
thanks, Marion and Kieran, for coming on.
No worries.
No problem.
It's been really nice to chat, and I'm sure we'll see you again in the future.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. We'll have a quick break and come back. We really hope you're enjoying this podcast. We want this to be one of the best free resources for any family affected by dementia. With your help, we can build the biggest community in the world for supporting, guiding and comforting everyone who faces cognitive issues and the people around them. So please hit that subscribe button or share it with someone who needs it. Welcome back, everyone. Pleased to be joined by Leslie and Julie from a cinema over in the Wirral. If you'd like to introduce yourselves, that'd be wonderful.
I'm Leslie, Deputy Business Manager at the Light Cinema in New Brighton.
I'm Julie. I am a customer service stroke events host at New Brighton Cinema in New Brighton.
Pleasure to have you both on. And we're here to talk to you about your dementia-friendly screenings, which I've heard are very popular. I met one of your colleagues playing paddle tennis, and I told him I did a podcast about dementia, and he said, we've got a screening day. And he mentioned that you were quite passionate about running the group, and we'd love to hear all about it and how it came about. And
Well, we've been doing them for about 10 years.
Wow.
It must be coming up to about 10 years. And it all started with Jane, really, didn't it? Because Jane was brought into the cinema to do more community-focused work, you know, and she did lots of things, and she was in touch with lots of people from lots of groups, you know, and so we started doing them, and she then managed to get Iceland Foods to support us so that we could do a lunch before the film, so that people could sit and talk and be together and, you know, talk together and find out what all things that are going on to do with dementia. Because we have some helpers and groups come in, don't we, Julie?
Yeah, we have a group of volunteers from the Flora Pavilion Theatre in New Brighton. They come every event that we have for dementia. They help with the guests, sort of serving the food, access to toilets, things like that. They have been a big help to us. As well as that, we have a singer that comes along for the intervals. During the film, we have a vintage singer called Lily Moore. She dresses for the occasion, so whatever the film is, she tries to dress and tailors the songs at the interval for the occasion. We encourage everyone to join in with the songs and everything. It's such a lovely atmosphere for everybody. It's so uplifting. Everybody that works in the cinema loves this event. Just lifts everyone's spirits. The customers love it just as much as we do. They're always commenting, you know, how good, you know, it is to have an event such as this in our local area. And somewhere people can go. It's like a hub where people can connect with each other. So some of these people are in nursing homes. Some of them live in, with their family, their wives, their husbands. So they can talk about each other's stories together at the same time before the film. So they have about an hour with the buffet and wherever before they go into the film. So we just love it, don't we, Les?
And we make the cinema so that it's easy for everybody. Like, we always have it in one of our studios on the ground floor.
Yeah.
Everything's signed for the toilets and everything of how to get to all the accessible toilets.
Amazing.
There's wheelchair access
Yeah,
as
wheelchair
well.
access,
The wheelchair seats at the front, so everyone's not too good on their feet.
Yeah.
No, and it's open also. It's an open show to everybody, so lots of people come as well. So that's always good. You know, it's nice.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And have you heard about it, Tom?
No, it's the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first time I've heard about that.
Because you're not far, 20 minutes from there? Maybe
Yeah,
15?
something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
So although we've been doing it for 10 years, we still get people coming in, not realising that we do that, you know, even though we've been doing it for this length of time. So the word is still getting spread around there.
Yeah.
It depends what the film is and how busy it's going to be and whether you need to book
What type of
beforehand.
films? do you
So
say?
we started off, didn't we, doing the old musicals.
Really old ones.
Really
They
old
love
musicals.
Them. Yeah, they
Yeah.
do love
But
them.
we've done them all quite a few times now, so we're branching out a little bit. We've had Pride and Prejudice this month.
Lovely.
Next month, I think we've got the new Downton Abbey film, the finale.
Good.
And then we're on to Christmas. Now, Christmas, it's normally a tie between White Christmas and It's a Wonderful Life.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a
Wonderful
Wonderful
Life.
Life. is
Yeah,
the
but
favourite.
but this year we've got White Christmas, but we'll be showing It's a Wonderful Life as well, you know.
It's always a special one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I invite at the local school, St. Peter and Paul's, and they bring the choir down. So while they're having the lunch, the little choir sings all the Christmas carols for them.
Oh,
And they absolutely love that.
It's very
don't they?
special
And,
Christmas.
and you get mince pies and everything for
Oh.
Christmas.
Yeah, we make a fuss.
that's
do.
amazing.
Yeah. Oh, it's lovely. It's our favourite one, isn't it?
Yeah, we love it.
Christmas?
We generally
Yeah.
love
It's called The View, right? The cinema is called.
It's called The Light.
The Light
The Light,
Cinema,
sorry.
you're right.
We'll get there in a minute.
I know.
Not
I will.
The View.
What's
the
your
Sorry,
Light
the view's
Cinema.
different. Sorry, the Light Cinema. Yeah, and the Light Cinema is a reasonably large chain. It's got 10.
So the new Brighton Light was the first one in the country.
Okay,
I think we're up to about 15, aren't we?
15. Okay,
Yeah, Huddersfield is the last one they've just
Okay,
opened.
so
So they're all
Yeah.
around the
Yeah.
country.
brilliant.
now,
So
yeah.
15, and do they all have a dementia-friendly day?
They
Not
do.
all of them, but
Okay.
there are
Well,
quite
most of them do,
Yeah, but
yeah.
quite
Most
a
of
few of
them.
them, yeah.
Okay, and does
so-
Iceland sponsor all of those different
Yes.
ones?
Yes,
Okay,
That's good.
Yeah, it's the
Amazing.
charitable.
so
you
for
know,
people,
foundation.
listeners out there, viewers, there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
You can check up the Light. They're all called the Light.
Yes,
Oh, they're
Yeah.
all the Light
they're
Cinema.
all the light.
They're all the Light Cinema. So you can have a look near you and see. And I guess it's advertised on the website. And
Yeah, it certainly
yeah.
is. Just look for us on our website. We're in New Brighton at Marine Point.
yeah, and the dementia-friendly days advertised though on all of the.
Yeah, it's always the first
It's always
Thursday.
the first Thursday of every
the
month.
Okay.
Except for January, because it's January the 1st. So we've had to
okay.
go to the second one, but
Yeah. So
Apart
not,
from
it's,
that,
the,
it's
it's the
always
first Thursday of
first
each month.
Thursday
Yes.
of the
Okay.
month.
That's really
Yeah.
good, that. I've never heard of that before.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Something
yeah,
to
neither
think
had
about.
I until I met one of
So
my
it's
colleagues.
nice to have an interval in the film as well. You know, it's a bit
Yeah.
like we used to years ago.
Mm.
And we do sing-alongs now.
We
and
do
again, don't
sing-alongs.
And
We
they
pass
like
the biscuits
sing-along.
round as well at the interval.
Yeah.
Also, just to note that the sound's slightly lower than a normal film would be.
That's good.
And the lights are only dimmed, they're not off. We want everyone to feel comfortable while watching the film. So that's what we do. As well as dementia screenings, we offer all sorts. We offer baby-friendly screenings as well. We want
Yeah.
everyone to enjoy our films. We've got
And you can set up different-
relaxed screenings for people with autism as well. So it's we just want everyone to be able to enjoy the films we show.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Are you into films, Tom?
Yeah, sure.
Do
yeah.
you go to the cinema still, or?
No, I haven't been for years. We are thinking of going to that something about a lad with autism, or is it Tourette's?
Tourette's.
Oh, I
yeah.
swear
Yes,
it's
I see.
called.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
It's
That's all going
been
to
very
that.
popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't been for ages.
No, it's worth watching.
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna go.
It is, definitely.
Oh, okay. So there's nothing about the normal cinema that would put you off normal. Like,
Well, I wouldn't know. See, I haven't really been since I've been diagnosed, so I wouldn't know till I get there. So I'll have to wait and see.
interesting. And where did the theory or the idea that, people with dementia would need a different environment, how did you come to learn about that in the early days of setting it up? Or is it an established thing for 20 years that cinemas had dementia-friendly
No, I
days?
think we were the first.
We must have been one of the first, I think.
Jane had a lot to do with, forming the idea with the groups that she, talks with and deals with. Yeah.
It came to a theatre, I think, in Yorkshire. It came from the idea originally, I think, for the dementia screenings. And Jane had visited, was very interested, and brought the idea to New Brighton.
Amazing. And is the experience in the other lights similar to how you described in terms of like the singer and like having
We think we're the best.
We're the best. You've really just said the wrong thing.
Yeah, we're the best. I think because we've been doing it the longest.
We've been doing it the longest,
and we've learned.
And our food is second to none.
We do the food. We do the food ourselves, don't we?
Oh,
we
okay.
do. Julie and I do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. You're so passionate about it.
We love it. We
I
genuinely love it.
I can see that.
We always have to be. I do the rota, and all us guys are always in on the same.
Well, hopefully through this we can inspire some other cinema managers, whether it's in your chain or others, and this maybe even in the light, the ones that aren't maybe as good as you.
Yeah.
You could share some clips with them, and maybe they could be, get on your level.
Oh yeah. We do have a company loop, don't we? And we always put our pictures up.
Yeah.
We're very proud.
We're
very proud.
Should be as well.
Yeah.
It's a great thing, that.
No, it's really
and
amazing.
Lily's lovely. She gives her time up.
Yeah.
Our singer, our singer's really good.
She sometimes brings the little one with her, and stands and sings with the dust.
Do you have a lot of regulars?
Yes. It depends very much. So a lot of people don't book. You don't have to book.
Yeah.
So it depends how people are on the day.
Yeah.
But we do have regulars that you see the same faces every week.
Yeah. A lot of the nursing homes bring quite a few, don't they?
Yes.
Then should it be a bad day, then maybe they can't. Just different things.
There's a lady that comes with her sister, and she comes to every single one.
Oh.
Every single one.
Some of them wouldn't.
It's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's I was going to say, it's interesting that I've totally forgotten what I was going to ask.
You've had a bad week, mate. You just take it easy.
I have had a long week, thanks. Just thinking about like your, as well as the film, which is obviously important, and that in itself can be a form of reminiscence because you're showing films that are slightly older or.
That's what we did a lot of, didn't we? In the beginning.
In the beginning, we did.
They were all old, really old. But then we were sort of running out of suitable, so we've sort of mixed it up a bit now.
You could watch Ghostbusters and it's still reminiscent, isn't it? Because even though it's the 80s, it's...
We did the which one was it?
The Full Monty.
Oh yeah, exactly.
We did the Full Monty. We did the Full Monty,
and they absolutely loved it. What was it, Elton John? We did as well.
Rocket Man.
We did do Rocket Man, and
because that's a form of reminiscence because of what the story is.
Yeah.
The film's only 4 years
I remember
old.
1 month
we were worried about that one.
Yeah.
I brought a load of retro magazines, retro TV and film magazines, and put them on the table, and people seem to love that.
Yeah.
Because it's a talking point telly, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Telly, film. It's a good talking point and a good conversation starter with people you don't know.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, that's what I was going to say. You're creating like a community element by having that hour before, and the talking and that aspect is almost just as important as watching the movie. I would suspect.
I think so.
Yeah.
In terms,
especially for the carers as well.
Yeah.
They can have a little community of them as well.
Yeah. I think it's amazing.
Carers always get forgotten, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, that's the idea.
Supporters.
Yes,
we call them supporters around here.
Okay. Well, they need to do something different as well.
Absolutely.
And they enjoy the films.
And a lot of people are isolated. They feel isolated, especially just after they've been diagnosed, and it's quite scary. So we've got people around. They can they'll listen to you. Yes, don't worry. We've done this. We felt that, and it just helps. That helps.
Absolutely,
it really does.
It's just a reason to come together.
Yeah,
and it just happens to be people who have a certain condition.
Yeah,
and that can support each other. So I think it's absolutely wonderful what you're doing. I really do, and the effort that you're putting in to make it as good as you do. Hopefully others, not just the light chain, but other cinema chains could come across this or start to think about it, because I think the Alzheimer's Society have got that new campaign, like it takes a society to fight dementia or whatever, or to beat whatever their wording is. And it does take a society to A, understand it.
Yeah.
And then B, like your organisation, see what you can do to help. Because, you're obviously getting so much out of doing this yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Which is good for morale.
Most definitely.
And then you feel good about, like, you must finish that day and, like, get a buzz.
Yeah.
Oh,
every time, every Thursday of the month, first Thursday of the month.
Even the young man on tickets who usually does it regularly, he's a bit put out if someone else puts someone else on that day. He likes to be on that day.
Absolutely.
He's a lovely young man, isn't he? Yeah.
Well, because community's being a bit lost, isn't it, with everything that's happening in the world and the way that, like, social media has gone and, like, so any opportunity like what you're doing, it makes people feel good, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
if we can help, one little bit, we're chuffed. We're chuffed.
Amazing.
That's what we always say. If you can help one person,
Yeah.
you've achieved something, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people come up to you and say, my mum wouldn't come out or my brother wouldn't even come out, but we've got him to come and watch a film. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like it's just a thing that people can do that's kind of simple in your mind. Let's go and watch a movie. Yeah, okay, great. And then the fact that then they arrive and there's others who are similar to them or for the
had similar experiences
then all of a sudden they're like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Because that support can be hard to find, and some people don't want to seek support. But if it's come and watch a film, they don't even realise that they're getting that environment as well at the start.
Exactly.
So I think it's unbelievable, and hopefully we can do something with this episode to spread the message about what you guys, both to other cinemas in your chain, but also to other cinemas, because they should also, this should be happening in speech.
It should be everywhere,
It should be everywhere.
Yeah.
And it should be well known that you should search your local cinema and very quickly, clearly identify when, because you're only doing it once a month, so it's not a huge cost from the Lights perspective to do this and to organise it really, to do it once a month. So why shouldn't it be everywhere? Especially with the way you guys are doing it, which seems to be, you've evolved it to a stage where it's like you've thought of everything in terms of the music and the singing and
we like to
the breaks and the food.
We do as much as we can. Anyway,
well, we're hoping in the next few months we'll have some more resources to throw at the podcast, and we would love to come all and visit one time. Maybe in January or February we can all come down with both myself, Fran and Tom, but others from the Young Onset group that we're all part of in Sedgemoor, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be nice to come down and we could do some filming, and I think, hopefully show you guys as this is the way you do a dementia screening.
That would be good.
Fantastic.
Awesome. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you for what you do. Brilliant.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us today.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
We hope you're enjoying listening to our podcasts.
If you'd like to come on the show,
you can get in touch with us.
If you're a scientist or a health expert.
If you're living with dementia or you're supporting anyone with dementia.
Then drop us a line.
You can email us on hello@fightingdementiapod.com. Oh yeah, I'm always doing it. I broke my middle toe because I've tripped over the thing.
Well, I was using
dropped a thing on it.
Using a grinder the other day and a slice through my finger.
Yeah.
Now I'm banned from doing DIY.
I burnt my arms. Stuff I can't, no good at stuff anymore.
I blew the socket off our wall there and wiring the cooker in. I knew what I was doing. I got all the wires. I got the live one on a neutral one, the neutral one on the live one, on the earth one on whatever it's supposed to go on. And I turned it on, went bang. I got that wrong then.
Did it stick out?
But the thing is, I knew what I was doing wrong. I didn't stop.
Maybe he wanted the explosion.
I flung a cup of coffee all over myself.
Yeah.
I can't show you my scars because I tipped it down here. I'm not kidding you. It didn't frighten me. I was just looking at it, and I don't know why or wherefore or what. And I just went to drink it, and my mouth wasn't there.
Yeah.
Nothing was there. And I just went like that, and I was just like, "Oh my God, what am I going to do?" I think I have to stick them in the sink. It was it's just things, my arm, it shakes now.
Yeah, just what it wants to do.
And it just went like that.
I've thrown a glass of wine across the floor before now. Like, just sitting on the settee.
Yeah.
And it went. I don't know why.
You just get this mad reaction in your hands sometimes. And you're just like, But that's what it
Tom's
is.
banned from DIY unless I'm around.
Oh, I should think
Yeah,
so.
I was
going to say, if you've got a grinder and
Or a Black and Decker.
In my defence about the cooker, I was left on my own.
No,
It was.
The following day, I had supervision. That's how come I got it right.
in your defence, you said you were going to wait till I was home the
Yeah, I was
next day.
trying to be clever, wasn't I?
There you go. Yeah. I didn't know that clip was so funny before choosing it. There's a lot happened there.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah.
How is the accidents more recently in general? Is there just as many? Is there do you find, like you mentioned, your balance on holiday and you rip your toe off?
Well, that's the main thing at the minute. I haven't cut myself or burnt myself for a while.
Yeah.
But there's time yet. But yeah, no, it's just the falling over now. It's just been a new thing lately. So I'll just have to see how things go. As long as I'm under supervision, I'm safe.
And what do you think from your perspective, Marion, with the personal safety side?
It does concern me. But Tom thinks he can still do things that he couldn't do before. That he could do before, sorry.
Like paddleboarding.
No.
That was the first time.
First and only time.
He thinks he's okay to do DIY. He wants to go up on our roof and fix the tile.
Yeah.
But I've said
Think of the
no.
view.
You know,
Think of the view. Yeah, I mean, you've got a point.
that's the type of thing he thinks he can still do.
Yeah.
But obviously he can't.
We've got a wall at the bottom of our garden, and there's a hedge behind it. I was cutting the hedge a while ago, this was.
Yeah.
And I fell off and knocked myself out. I didn't tell Marion until 4 or 5 days later. They'd be going to the hospital otherwise.
So it's something that is a bit worrying.
Yeah. As long as he doesn't do anything stupid, like try to do anything while I'm at work, I'm okay with.
It's the best time to do it.
I don't mind if I'm around and he wants to try, so I can supervise.
That makes sense, yeah.
But I just don't want him to do the DIY.
And what about you, Kieran? Have you noticed your dad having any accidents or?
Well, like you said, the balancing. Like we were on holiday, I didn't realise how bad it was. Because I knew his balance wasn't good, but I didn't realise how bad it actually was.
Do you think that was part of? Do you think what made it worse was some of the stress of getting there and having a bad few days? Or
It's possible, yeah. Because I did feel lousy. I didn't really move around much still the first 2 days.
No, but that was the plan. When we've been away, now what I plan is the first day that we get there, we don't do anything. And we had a villa this time, so we just sat around the villa, lounged by the pool. I had to swim. Tom eventually had to swim.
Yeah. Second to last day.
I was going to say second last day, wasn't it?
But that's my plan. So I give him a couple of days to get over, and then we then decide what we want to do.
based on the energy and how things are there.
See, I can't plan from day to day how I'm going to be.
Of course.
So when we go on holiday, I just have to wait to see how the next day comes. But on the side of DIY, even my boss where I work at the pub, she won't let me take my chainsaw in to do the gardening. I don't know why.
She's actually banned him from standing on anything.
Yeah, because I fell over. I fell off the stool.
He went to put a light bulb in and fell off the stool. And
I shouldn't laugh. I don't know why I'm laughing.
Somebody snitched on me,
one of the staff snitched on him.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Terrible, isn't it?
well, I love the attitude that you have in terms of wanting to do all of this stuff. I mean, it's a big part of, I think it's a big part of how you are is your attitude towards things, that you won't let things stop you.
No chance. And it's going to be a long time before I stop doing what I want to do. If this illness gets me worse. But until then, I'll do exactly what I want to do. Under supervision, of course.
yes.
There you go. Well, hey, you're learning. That was amazing.
Yeah, but she doesn't know what I get up to and I'm not home when she's not home.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah.
Probably just sleeping, that's what you do.
No. Well, I do a lot of sleeping. You got it.
Yeah,
But Marion always said I've got to listen to my body.
Absolutely.
When I'm tired, I go to bed.
Well, that's what I'm just thinking, because Fran, when she said she was stressed, she noticed her short-term memory was worse. She noticed other symptoms were worse when it came to some of the visual things that she has. So I'm just thinking, like, you're on holiday, you've had a bad couple of first days, and then the balance, I don't know, because we had a really great episode, which you haven't seen yet, with Graham Smith, who was one of the researchers and a mental health doctor, researcher, scientist, whatever you want to call him, talking, saying, Fran's the expert on dementia, not himself, because Fran is living with it. And that's exactly, I think at some point, Graham was sort of really pushing Fran for like how she felt or why this certain thing had happened. And it's because at the end of the day, you're the expert and only you would know, only you could maybe reflect based on memory and stuff, whether you think that the stress and the being in a different environment caused more balance issues than normal. And that might be interesting whether you think since you've got back, you've noticed less balance issues.
Well, I do realise that when I am tired, I am a lot worse at forgetting stuff or doing what I'm doing. I just can't do it properly. But if I'm really had a good night sleep, I could do most things on my own. But I think being tired has got a lot to do with it as well. Brings it on a bit more for me.
Yeah. Brings on different symptoms.
Yeah.
What do you think that's true, Marion, from your perspective?
When Tom gets tired, his mood goes down as well. And he struggles to do like the basic things. And I just try and tell him to listen to his body, but sometimes he doesn't listen to me. I encourage him to go to sleep in the afternoon. And I know when I'm home, he will do it. But when I'm at work, on the days I'm there, sometimes he'll think, well, this needs doing, and he won't listen to his body.
But it does need doing. You have to do things when
but
you do
it can wait. It's not that important.
It's a bit like when you say to Marion, put yourself first, and I really want her to do things for herself.
I do.
Well, that's the same on the flip side, where Marion's saying to you, oi, I feel like a marriage therapist.
Why not? Yeah.
But it's the same on the flip side, when Marion's saying to you, listen to your body and do like it's important that you make that effort as well.
I know, but sometimes if I know something's got to be done, I'll feel guilty going to bed and not doing it. I'd rather get it done and then it's done with.
Yeah, but it can wait.
Yeah,
it's not that important.
Everything's important.
No.
Yeah. But I think what's more important is your energy, isn't it? And your sleep. And, sleep's really good for everyone's brain health, no matter whether you've got dementia or not.
With the gym.
And you do so much, don't forget.
Oh, no, I do my best.
Yeah.
Like going to the gym, you see, I can't say like tomorrow, right, we'll book to go and play badminton because I don't know how I'll be tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I have to wait and see.
That makes sense.
And if I'm all right, we'll go and play badminton. So
you listen to your body in that way.
In that way I do, but I'm not a sort of person who can sit down if something needs doing and not do it.
Yeah.
It's just not who I am.
So one of the stickers is going to be, remember to sleep before you do it. Whatever it is.
Well, I'll try.
Well, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
No.
Yeah.
And what about from your perspective, Kieran? Have you noticed if your dad is tired or whatever, do you notice changes in his behaviour?
He's like my mum said, he's a bit more forgetful, and I wouldn't say, I think he's a bit moody with himself.
With himself?
Yeah. Not more at us. But yeah, I can see his mood does go down.
Me moody? Never. I can't remember that.
You do get into like low moods.
Yeah.
And I think your patience, is it patience span, you haven't got that.
I used to have woolly heads. It used to be, my head used to feel like it was full of cotton wool. And them days I just couldn't function properly.
And do you have those days regularly?
Not for a long time.
Really?
Yeah, honestly.
What do you think that is?
I think it's my medication that I'm on for the dementia, because I haven't had one of them for a very long time, a day like that. But yeah, apart from that, that's what I think it is, my medication. It's helping me. And also the way that I am. My attitude towards this illness
Yeah.
is it ain't going to stop me doing anything.
Yeah. Well, you're so physically active in terms of number of steps and you know, your work is physical as well.
Yeah.
Bike rides, badminton, golf. I mean, you know, you're as fit as, you know, as a lot of people would like to be. So that, in my opinion, from knowing you for so long, that has to have a huge contributing factor to brain health, because it's already proven that that's the case. And you're so active to a level, and then your attitude towards not letting it stop you is just altogether just, it has to be helping your brain health. It's proven.
We should start a dementia golf club. But all forget where we're going.
Which hole are we on?
At least you want to keep score.
There you go. Long-term goal, dementia golf clubs. There you
that's
go.
what you need.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, thanks very much for Kieran. Pleasure for you to come on. Thanks for joining the conversation. Hopefully we can have you back again in the future. And Marion, always a pleasure. And Tom, thanks for keeping us all laughing. I know you do.
Thank you.
I know you do.
That's what I'm here for. That's all, folks.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for listening to us today. Hope it's been useful. If you have any questions or comments that you wish to make, just contact us on social media.
Thanks again for listening today. Just a reminder to do your own research. We always take guests, scientists, researchers, people supporting people living with dementia, people living with dementia at their word. They might talk about things that are new in science. They might talk about things that have really helped them. So just a reminder, do your own research. And thanks again for listening.